And let's check to see if I am live, baby. Oh, I am live. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I am live. Ooh. All right. All right. Let me share to Twitter. Let me share to some people. All righty. All righty, diety dippity doo. What can I do for you? It's Oscar night, baby. It's Oscar night, baby. It's Oscar night, baby. I cannot be more hyped. I'm actually going to scoot this a little bit closer, and you're going to see the camera shake, and I apologize, but I want to get comfortable. I'll probably be sitting like this throughout the majority of the night. I'll lean up for now as I showcase my predictions. We got 2 viewers already, and now we just got 1. Say what's up in the chat. It's going to be a long night. Maybe like a 6 or 7 hour stream. So we'll also be taking questions and such stuff. Trying to find where I showcase my predictions and who I want to win, which is exactly what we are doing. I'll just go Oscar noms. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Hey, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Sunday night, 4:52 p.m. Central Time. How are we freaking doing with 2 viewers in the chat already? It's about to storm really bad outside my house. I got the news on, which is technically CBS, because I'm going to have the selection show for college basketball on, because it's Selection Sunday, guys. We get a bracket today for the March Madness bracket. Like, how exciting is that? That and Oscars on the same day is crazy. Oh, that tastes good. Some good water right there. Is it just me or I keep glitching? If I have technical issues, tell me in the chat. I would check it out. All right, I know we're about an hour and 10 minutes. What the heck? So this. I'm clearing all my notifications on my Mac. I know we're about an hour and 10 minutes away from the Oscars even getting started, but what we are going to do is we are going to go down the list of Oscars, and I'm going to share my picks on who I want and my predictions on who I think is going to win tonight. I already have a video up on the channel of my predictions already, but we're just going to do it here again, share my reactions to Selection Sunday for college basketball. Maybe we'll even rank the films that were nominated for not a full-on ranking, but maybe we'll just talk about them. But like I said, it's going to be a long live stream. Let's see what time the Oscars are supposed to start. It's going to be on ABC. And it's going to be from 6 to 9:30. That's 3.5 hours of the Oscars. So not only is it going to be 3.5 hours of the Oscars, but we're going to have commercial breaks. We're going to have all that, and we're going to have a fun time tonight. So everybody who joins, everybody who's watching the archive video on the channel, I appreciate every one of you. And let's go ahead and dive into my predictions and who I want to win Initiative Awards. Now, I have seen all 10 Best Picture nominees. I've also seen some other movies that were nominated, but I haven't seen them all, obviously. And there is going to be a ranking of the 10 Best Picture nominees in the coming days. All right. Let's go ahead and dive in. We'll start with actor in a leading role. Who do I want to win? Who do I think is going to win? It's Timothée Chalamet for both categories. I think that like right now, Michael B. I'm trying to just get on Michael B. Michael B. Jordan is the front runner right now. He has all the momentum. He is the one that most people are predicting to win. And I wouldn't be mad if he did. But personally, I think Timothée Chalamet is going to come from behind. I personally want him to. I think that he is by far the best performance all year. I think he was the best performance all year last year. I think he should have won the Oscar there too. But I think that it's Timothée Chalamet all the way. Both on who I'm rooting for and who I think will win. The supporting role, it's going to be the same as well. Sean Penn. I think Sean Penn will win. I definitely want Sean Penn to win because, I mean, I just think out of all of these guys, he is like the best here. I wouldn't be mad if Elordi won either or Lindo, even though I don't really think Lindo should have been nominated. But Sean Penn, dude, he's awesome. He's a character you hate. He's funny. His line delivery is perfect. I'm going Sean Penn. That's who I think will win. That's who I want to win as well. Actress in a leading role. Well, we're going to keep it with the same on each category. Jessie Buckley, dude, she was phenomenal. I saw Hamnet for the first time yesterday, not wanting to watch the movie at all. It blew me away. Excuse me. Jessie Buckley absolutely blew me away, her performance. The movie itself also blew me away, but her performance is just so raw, so powerful. And like had everybody in the theater crying. It was dead silent. That scream after her child died, it's been stuck in my brain. I think out of all here, she's been perfect. I also wouldn't be mad if Emma Stone won Best Actress because Emma Stone was really good with Jesse Plemons, and I also think Jesse Plemons got snubbed from here. I think take out Wagner Moura, put in Jesse Plemons. I think we have a better category here for leading role. Jesse Plemons is also really good and really terrifying in there. But I wouldn't be mad if Emma Stone won. Renee Renasiv, I'm sorry. I know 100% I'm pronouncing that name wrong. I like her. She was very good, but I don't think she should win. I haven't seen either one of these two either. Both of them are movies that are on my watch list. Both of them are movies I need to check out, but I haven't watched them. Actress in a supporting role. I am sticking with the same. Amy Madigan, I think, will win, and I want to win. I will be really happy if she wins because we're getting a horror movie that's like not Oscar baity horror in weapons. Like it's just a straight horror movie. Excuse me, everybody. It's just a straight horror movie, and her performance is absolutely terrifying. If she wins this award, that'll be huge for fans of the horror genre. And her performance is absolutely terrifying. You're on like the edge of your seat, scared the entire time. You can ask my brother and my best friend, who both watched the movie with me. I was like freaking out in my seat, and they were really uncomfortable watching that her performance too. She is very scary. Tiana Taylor should not have been nominated at all, man. I don't think she should have been nominated at all. I'm not saying her performance is bad. It's good, even though the nature of her character is like not the big fan of it. But like what she do so special, and also One Battle After Another is a 3-hour film. It is a 3-hour movie, and she is in the first half hour of the film, and then it disappears until she has a monologue at the end of the film that she voices over. She's in 30 minutes of a long film, and you could raise up the question like, oh, well, Amy Madigan's only in the end, but she leaves an impact. Obviously, Tiana Taylor does as well, but that's a movie where you have so many other people who could be nominated, and like you nominate Tiana Taylor over Chase Infinity, who is the lead actress in that movie and absolutely kills it in that movie. I can't believe it. Like, it is just like, what are we doing here? Inga, I think her relationship with Renee is really, really good. Elle Fanning, another actress that I don't think, I don't think she really should have been nominated. Her character was mainly just one to push the lead character to just be like, oh, she's doing the movie now. Like, Elle Fanning is great, but like her character never really had that moment for me. Alongside that as well, like we didn't talk about this in the actor in a supporting role either. Stellan Skarsgård was also kind of like Elle Fanning, where he just didn't have that moment for me, and his character himself was just kind of unlikable. So I don't really think Skarsgård should have been nominated, especially like, would you consider Jesse Plemons a leading role or a supporting role? You could include him in there. Not off the top of my head, but I could think of other performances that got snubbed. Right off the top of my head, Miles Caton that you could have put in over Stellan Skarsgård. No, I don't think Skarsgård should have been nominated. I don't think Elle Fanning should have been nominated. But I'm happy with Amy Madigan, Wumney, and Inga being nominated. I really hope Amy wins tonight. Animated feature film. We all know who's going to win. It's going to be K-Pop Demon Hunters. Nobody stops talking about the show or the movie. The men's selection show is starting now. So we're going to get a bracket. But I'm going to pay more attention. I'm going to go back and forth. I'm going to lock in. K-Pop Demon Hunters. We all know that K-Pop Demon Hunters is going to win. Everybody would not stop talking about this movie. Nobody would stop. But I haven't seen it. And so, like, it could be a phenomenal show. It could be one of the best. I keep saying show. It could be a phenomenal movie. It could be one of the best movies of the year. It's just, like, based on the animation style, the clips I've seen, the song that keeps getting played over and over again. I'm like, it just doesn't pop out to me. Get it? Doesn't K-pop out to me. I'm just not interested in the movie. I just don't want to watch it. If it wins Best Animated Film, I will watch it. I will. I'm just not excited to. Who I want to win, I'm going with Elio. Excuse me. The latest Pixar film, not latest because Hoppers came out, but here we go. Starting to say the bracket. The second latest Pixar film. You know what? Let's take a break because I will be watching the selection show as well. Let's take a break from the predictions. We got about an hour to do them. We are making really good time, and I'm being distracted trying to pay attention between the selection show and that. All right, let's go through the selection show real quick. Well, we got the first matchup in the East region. Duke and Siena are going to play. Okay, Ohio State gets an 8 seed. All right. Okay, Ohio State with an 8 seed. Who are they going to be playing? TCU, Ohio State, TCU. That should be a really interesting matchup. TCU kind of on a hot streak. Ohio State almost beat Michigan, who just lost the Big Ten. And I know that you guys are probably here for my Oscar coverage and don't really care about March Madness, but I do. And so it's my channel, so we're going to be talking about it. We'll go back to Oscar coverage during the commercial breaks. St. John's. They're only giving St. John's a 5 seed. I think after dominating UConn yesterday, they definitely deserve more than a 5 seed. However, they'll be playing Northern Iowa, the 12 seed. So St. John's, we play Northern Iowa. If you hear the background of my TV, you shall realize that I am it's double coverage. It's the news and the selection show. Because we are in really bad weather. There is a tornado warning. I might have to cancel the stream midway through for my grandparents to come down here to the basement just to see what happens. If that happens, I will pause the Oscars. I will stay off social media as the 4 versus 13 seed is Kansas and CIU Baptist. All right. Louisville is getting a 6 seed. Who will they be playing? But if I have to cancel it, I'll pause the Oscars. I'll record the Oscars. I will go back to it. I will start up a live stream, and I will give my live reactions again after they already happen. Louisville will play South Florida Bulls. That could be a really interesting matchup. Okay. Michigan State gets a 3 seed. Who will they be playing in the East region? North Dakota State. Okay. Now, I'm not going to fill out a bracket here. I'm not going to fill out a bracket because, to be completely honest, I want to sit down. My first bracket, I kind of want to sit down. I kind of want to take a breather, just think about it. And here, filling out a bracket, I'd kind of be rushed, especially because as soon as this ends, the Oscars are here, which I'm excited. UCLA is getting a 7th seed, and we'll play on Friday. They'll be playing UCF. Oh, UCLA, UCF. Awesome. That's the matchup that everybody was talking about. And I'm like, I really can't wait for UCLA and UCF. Both teams had their moments. Both teams have had their bad moments, but that could be a potentially really exciting matchup. And then next up, the 2 versus 15 seed. UConn gets the 2 seed. That means the Florida Gators get the 1 seed, baby. Hopefully. They'll probably give it to Houston instead. I'm fine losing to Vanderbilt. I'd rather lose now than lose in the NCAA tournament. But UConn will get Furman. Okay, UConn and Furman. All right, clearly the best one in the East region is UCLA, UCF, the 7 versus 10. I'm really excited for that matchup on Friday. Really, really excited for that matchup. the bad weather's coming. It's coming real soon. That should be a lot of fun. All right, the official bracket, Duke, Siena, Ohio State, TCU on Thursday. That's really interesting. St. John's, Northern Iowa, Kansas, Cal Baptist. I got to share my live stream to someone else real quick. I will say is it starting to rain? Sounds like it might be starting to rain out there. We shall see. All right. We are back to talking about the Academy Awards. All right. Anyways, I will be rooting for Elio. Last year's Pixar movie is my favorite animated movie of last year. I found the emotions about being alone on Earth just to really, really hit, really emotional, really hit me personally and made me tear up in the theater. So I will be rooting for Elio, but there's no chance because K-Pop Demon Hunters is pretty much already a lock for best animated film. We are going to skip animated short film and head straight to casting. We're now into the technical aspects. Who I think will win. Now, this is really interesting, and I'm going to time out real quick because I'm going to go plug my phone in. I'll be right back. I'm going to keep talking. You can probably hear me. My phone was about to die. All right, we back. We back, boys. Hello. All right, a lot of people think that it's going to be like a the consolation prize to Best Picture. People are saying, oh, if Sinners wins, Best Picture is going to win, or One Battle After Another is going to win Best Picture, and I just have to disagree. I think they're going to give it to Sinners. However, if that is the case, if this is a consolation prize, I had to pull my pants there for a minute. I'm going to get comfortable. We got a long night ahead. Let's try to tilt this up a bit. How's it? Does that look good? It does look good. All right. If that is true, if this is a consolation prize, I won't be too happy. If the rumors are true for consolation prize, I think who they're going to go with winner. I think they're going to go One Battle After Another if it's a consolation prize. You shall see on who I am going to go to win Best Picture later on. I think Sinners is going to get it if it's a consolation prize. I think One Battle is going to get it. Who I want to win, however, is Marty Supreme. It has the best casting. And the fact that Odessa Ozion, Gwyneth Paltrow, they either didn't get nominated and they give outstanding performances in that movie is a crime. And then obviously you got Timothée Chalamet, the supporting cast, the random people that comes up. It is a phenomenal cast. And I think the overall best ensemble cast of the year is Marty Supreme, dude. So I am going to go with Marty Supreme. Bet the house on Kalshi for a Sinner sweep. Piece of Soap Bar 3774. I really want to. I really, really want to. There's something in my... I'm going to predict Sinners to win a lot. But there's something in my gut that's telling me that One Battle After Another is going to do much better than Sinners is. And that's something in my gut I wish I could drown in a kiddie pool, but I can't. I have that feeling, and so I'm not going to gamble on this because I'm kind of broke right now and I kind of need my money. But I really wish I could bet the house on Sinners. All right, cinematography. I think this is going to be another one that Sinners is going to win. Autumn Durand Arkapaw. I think I'm saying that right. She is, or this cinematography, the movie looks really good. Obviously, it's nominated. I'm pretty sure it's going to win. I could also see Train Dreams coming from behind, considering that when someone mentions Train Dreams, like what they mention is, oh, it's Train Dreams. The movie looks phenomenal. Who I'm personally going to pick to win, however, I'm going to go Frankenstein. A lot of people didn't get the experience I did. I saw it at home. I saw it on Netflix, and I'm like, it's just not fun. Like, it's just my mother. Like, it's just watching it at home on Netflix. That's not the fun. Oh, we're back on the selection show. Anyways, the fun of it is watching it in theaters, and the movie looks phenomenal in theaters and blew me away. Like, genuinely, a movie that I'm still very disappointed by it. Like, all I could think about is this shot, or this shot, or this shot. And Frankenstein definitely deserves cinematography. We are back on the college basketball selection show, so we're going to take a pause on the predictions and thoughts. Arizona will play LIU for a 1 versus 16 seed matchup. Oh, we got 5 viewers. That's a high so far. Hello, everybody. Right now, we are predicting the Oscars. The selection show for college basketball is also on, so I'm also kind of reacting to that. Arizona will play LIU. Villanova will play Utah State. Wisconsin, a 5 seed. That's pretty high for Wisconsin. It is pouring hard now outside. Oh, Wisconsin plays High Point. Oh, Wisconsin High Point, dude. That is a phenomenal game right there. That's one that I'm going to have written down. Yeah, it's if you hear that, it's pouring down. Arkansas, the 4 seed, the SEC champions. Oh, Wisconsin plays High Point on Thursday. That's so disappointing. I got to work on Thursday. Arkansas will play Hawaii. That is a very interesting matchup for me. Hawaii, the champions of their district. Arkansas, the champions of the SEC district conference is what I meant. BYU will get a 6 seed. Okay, that's a little higher than I expected BYU to get. It's a little surprising for me. Who will they play? Texas and NC State play for the first 4. And they will get BYU. Okay. That's a game I'm really invested in. Texas, NC State. Really curious to see who they're going to go there. Gonzaga gets a 3 seed, obviously. It's Gonzaga. Bro, the news just completely took over the screen. I'm going to go walk outside real quick, and you guys are going to hear this. It's going bad. Going back. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I had to shut the bathroom window too. I really hope the tornado does not come. Because I would really, really, really like to live stream throughout the entire Oscars. Gonzaga got Kennesaw State. Miami, Florida gets Missouri. Okay. And the number 2 seed Purdue gets Queens. Miami and Missouri and Purdue and Queens play in my home city, St. Louis. All right, Purdue and Queens Purdue and Queens. All right, that's that bracket. Let's go back to the Oscars. Where were we at? Costume design. I'll be right back. I know I keep getting breaks, but I could hear my phone buzzing like constant notifications in the other room. All right, let's lock in. Let's tilt that back a little bit. All right, costume design. Who I think and who I want to win is going to be the same. I'm going Frankenstein. Like I've said numerous times on the channel, technical wise, Frankenstein's the best. The best out of every movie to release last year. And I'm glad that for all the technical aspects, it's gotten nominated. So I will be happy if it wins. That's who I want to win. That's who I think is going to win to pick up its second award of the night. Directing. I was thinking today, Guillermo del Toro didn't get nominated, and that is crazy. I think kick Joachim Trier out. I hope I pronounced your name right. I'm sorry if I don't. Then put Guillermo del Toro. This is a perfect 5. I obviously got the big 3: Josh Safdie, Paul Thomas Anderson, Ryan Coogler. That's the big 5. Chloe Zhao. After watching Hamnet, I could not be happier. I love that. I love that movie, and I'm really happy she got nominated. Who I'm going to win, to predict to win, is PTA for one battle after another. Obviously, I mean, he's the favorite. He's been nominated 14 times, I think, and never won for films. I'm going to predict him to win. I think he's going to win. I wouldn't be mad if he won. I'd actually be quite happy if he won. Because, I mean, that movie's really good directed. Who I want to win, however, is Ryan Coogler for Sinners, a movie that, like, something you've never seen before, is able to combine themes about music, about the devil, about vampire stuff. Everything about that movie is perfect, and none of that would have worked if you didn't have a good director behind the helm. Kind of the same thing with Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, a movie that like takes everything out of a sports movie and flips it on his head. It's just a completely different type of sports movie that is just so crazy, so wild, and it absolutely would not have worked if you didn't have a good director. So I'd be happy if Safdie or Ryan Coogler, or heck, even PTA. Like, I'd be happy if PTA won. I think PTA is deserving. However, I would rather Ryan Coogler or Josh Safdie win, even though it is Paul Thomas Anderson's time. We're going to skip over the documentaries, head straight to film editing. Now, I've said this 100 times before. Film editing doesn't really matter to me when I'm watching the Oscars. I'm like, okay, it's just editing. It's just editing. Okay? It's not something I ever think about while watching a movie. However, who I think will win, I'm going with one battle after another because they are the favorites and I don't really care. Who I want to win, like I said, I don't really care. I go either F1 or Marty Supreme. I think because like the movie's able to keep a fast pace, so like it's edited together really well. However, I don't really care about this category. International feature film, it is between these 3 right now, I believe. Again, I haven't seen it. It was just an accident. Excuse me. It's on my agenda. A lot of people are thinking that The Secret Agent can come from behind and get a big win in this category. I don't. I think Sentimental Value is by far the favorite here. It's who I'm predicting to win. It's who I want to win. I think Sentimental Value is the favorite here. I also like, because what I'm hearing from The Secret Agent is very mixed. Like, either people are adoring this movie or people are hating the movie. I am in between. I didn't hate it. I definitely didn't love it. I was highly disappointed by the film. But, I mean, I don't really think it has that big of a chance. Meanwhile, Sentimental Value has themes. And that's the thing about Secret Agent is like, after watching the movie, for the life of me, I could not tell you why this movie was made, why this movie was a thing. It's just like, oh, Secret Agent? Okay. That kind of felt pointless. It kind of felt like a pointless watch. And so it is my least favorite of the Best Picture nominees. And like, that's kind of a spoiler for the ranking tomorrow, but still, at least Sentimental Value had a point. So I think that the Academy's going to go for it, and I think I am going to go for it as well. Makeup and hairstyling, already said technical wise, that like makeup and hairstyling wise, Frankenstein, best movie of the year. comes to this. I'm glad The Smashing Machine got nominated, because to do that to Dwayne The Rock Johnson and have my dad in the theater every single time the trailer happened lean over to me and be like, is that The Rock? And I have to be like, yeah, Dad, that's The Rock. I'm happy the ugly Stepsister got nominated as well, because like that is a huge horror movie, body horror movie. And so the fact that the ugly Stepsister got nominated is awesome to me. But still, I think Frankenstein, I will be rooting for Frankenstein to win, because I mean, this movie, makeup, hairstyling is phenomenal. The more I think about it, original score, holy smokes, we're almost to the bottom again. Original score, there has been so many great scores. Two movies yesterday, Train Dreams and Marty Supreme, I watched, and I just could not believe they were not nominated for like original score. But I mean, every time here, I think, and I'm like, there's not a single one that you can eliminate here. Begonia has a big booming score. Frankenstein's score matches the tone of the film. Hamnet's score makes me cry, and every time I think about it, I kind of want to tear up. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, I think about the score, and I kind of want to tear up. One Battle After Another score matches the movie, and obviously Sinners is the one I'm going to be picking to win. It's also the one I want to win, because, like, Sinners is the only movie, man, that I will literally be listening to for fun. Not only the original songs, but the background music, the score. I turn it on while I'm driving. And I've never done that to a film ever. I will never do it to any one of these films. And so you look at Sinners, and that score is just special. The score for Sinners is just special. And if it doesn't win, I will be mad. Even though, like, I give all of these a 10 out of 10 score-wise. The score for all of these is phenomenal. Sinners should definitely win, though. Sinners should win. Big Boy says thank you. One Battle After Another will win. Steve, Dallas Cowboys. Is this Steve from my college class at church? Dallas Cowboys? Steve, if that's you from college class, I'm going to give you a hard time about that. I don't know who you are, piece of soap bar, but Big Boy is an inside joke for me and my friends. So, like, I know it's somebody I know. The selection show is back on. Michigan will play either UMBC or Howard. They have a first four matchup. Georgia will play SLU. Go SLU. I'm a St. Louis kid. Well, I'm lower than St. Louis, but still. I'm from Missouri, so I'm obviously rooting for SLU. Texas Tech, 5 seed. Oh, wow, that's shocking. They get Akron, and Alabama, the 4 seed, gets Hofstra. It's in the Midwest region, by the way. Tennessee gets a 6 seed. It's a little insane to me to put Tennessee that low as a 6. But they're going to do it, so all right. They will get Miami, Ohio gets a first 4 matchup. Oh, boy. Yikes. A first 4 matchup for an undefeated. Oh, man. I could go on a lecture about this, dude. They will get SMU. Oh, that's a tough matchup for them. That hurts because, like, you lose one game. It's the first game in your conference tournament. You lose one game all season. It should be a lock. The selection show is tripping, dude. They're out of their mind, but they'd have to play Tennessee anyways. That is really interesting. All right. Undefeated, dude, and undefeated. And you just absolutely insane. Virginia will play Wright State. Kentucky, a 7 seed. Losers. Yeah, I'm a Gators fan. They can keep crying. They get the 10 seed Santa Clara. Okay, that is a particularly interesting matchup. This is Sam, by the way. Marty Supreme deserves win for score. Bunch of letters is the GOAT. I don't know what that means. I do agree Marty Supreme deserves a nomination. I don't think they deserve the win, but like listening to that score while watching the movie yesterday was like, this score is so unique and interesting, but it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. And like, it's definitely a snub in the score category. Iowa State will get a 2 seed. And who is the 15 seed? Tennessee State. Iowa State and Tennessee State. All right. Now that's over. Back to the predictions. This is Sam, by the way. Hi, Sam. Thanks for joining, buddy. Okay. My dad just texted me sirens were just going off. All right, you know what? Let's add this here. Yeah, Sam, I know who you are. We hung out that one time, remember? Big boy at Steak and Shake. If I am correct on who exactly Sam you are, but I had a feeling. All right, I'm going to go talk to my grandparents. Sirens are going. All right, so update. My grandparents are deciding to stay upstairs. They say that they're watching the news right now and that's supposed to pass, but there might still be an opportunity that'll get worse. And my grandpa can barely walk, so we'll definitely have to delay the live stream for a bit if that happens. No promises, however. Steve says, with all disrespect, if Hamnet wins anything, the Oscars is a joke. To an extent, I don't agree with that at all. I think Hamnet was just a beautiful, tragic film that definitely made me personally cry in the theater. Everybody was crying in the theater. At least score. And Jesse Buckley's performance. Now, if it wins Best Picture, if it wins something big, like really big, I'll be like, okay. There are other better movies. But, I mean, Hamnet is a beautiful film, and I really, really liked him. All right, original song. We all already know that Golden, the song that everybody knows, even the people that haven't even watched the freaking movie, know. We already know that's going to win. Excuse me. And I am not going to be rooting for it at all. I'm actually going to be pretty pissed off if it wins. I'm rooting for I Lied to You from Sinners, which, like, you sit back and you think about this. I Lied to You from Sinners is like the best scene in a movie all year. You watch that scene and you're like, who makes, like, this is phenomenal, man. Like, this is some of the best movie stuff I've seen in my life. And then you get Golden and it's like, we're going up, up, up. And it's like, oh, please stop. Like, please stop. The song sucks. And it's just personal taste, obviously. It's just personal taste. But, I mean, the fact that I think this should be the general public idea that you watch I Lied to You and you're like, this is one of the best scenes I've seen in my life. And then you get to Golden and you're like, oh, it's a It's a K-pop song. Again, I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters. So I'm just hate on it because it doesn't seem like it's a movie for me. And just watching like the clips, it's annoying. And hearing the song, like it's overplayed. It's like Let It Go from Frozen at this point. But it's up against I Lied to You, which is like one of the coolest things I've seen in my life in a theater. So it should definitely win. Let's skip over Best Picture for now. We'll go back to that. That's the last thing we'll talk about. 30 minutes till the Oscars start. Production design, again, I'll go Frankenstein for want and think will win. Again, production-wise, it's one of the best movies of the year. Sound. The current runner-up right now is F1 the movie, which I wouldn't be mad at. I mean, obviously, the race cars sound awesome. It is a good-sounding movie. I think I'd go Frankenstein for sound. Like, now that, like, the more I think about it, I think I'd go Frankenstein for sound. The selection show's back on, and Florida gets a 1 seed. Yes! Back-to-back 1 seeds, baby. I am happy. I'm really happy. We'll get either Prairie View, A&M, or Leia, which should be a dominant win. Clemson gets Iowa. Vanderbilt, the 5 seed. Okay. But yeah, I think Frankenstein should get sound. I mean, just the roars, just the everything about that movie, sound-wise, visual-wise, production design-wise, is great. That's who I think. No, I think F1's going to win. I want Frankenstein to win. Visual effects. Vanderbilt will get McNeese. That's a really interesting matchup right there. Nebraska, a 4 seed. This is a really interesting category. We all know Avatar Fire and Ash is going to win, right? I mean, it's Avatar, dude. There's no chance that Fire and Ash loses. Like, it's a 100% guarantee that Fire and Ash wins. Who I want to win, I will go Sinners. Like, I was looking on Twitter. I was scrolling on Twitter earlier, and I saw, like, screenshots. Like, if this doesn't win visual effects, it's crazy. And, like, the more I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I could see that. I could see Sinners winning visual effects. The movie looks great. You got Jurassic World Rebirth. The fact that that movie's Oscar-nominated film is just bizarre to me. F1, I don't really think like visual effects. It's like all that great. And I haven't seen The Lost Bus, but I think Fire and Ash is like the clear front runner. It's going to win, but who I pick would be another Sinners win. Nebraska plays Troy. North Carolina plays VCU. All right. Apparently, the bad weather is stopping. Thank goodness. Writing for adapted screenplay. Sam says, I was having a stroke. It's Onatrix. Onatrix? Point. Never. He made the Marty Supreme score. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. His score's phenomenal. Score's phenomenal. Illinois gets a 3 seed. They'll get Penn, who just beat Yale for their conference championship game. St. Mary's gets a 7. And St. Mary's will play Texas A&M on Thursday. All right, that's interesting. That's a pretty interesting matchup. The visual effects on Jack O'Connell at the end of Sinners was phenomenal. Exactly. That's what I've been seeing. Like, it's not a movie where you watch and you're like, oh, the visual effects on this movie are awesome. But, like, didn't you think about, oh, Jack O'Connell looks awesome at the end of that movie. Houston gets a 2 seed, and they'll play Idaho for the 15 seed. All right. We're done talking about March Madness now. We're full on to the Oscars. The visual effects at Jack O'Connell at the end of Sinners was phenomenal. Absolutely. All right. We all know who's going to win. Like, it's pretty much a lock. One battle for adapted. Sinners for original. Adapted. I think I'd go one. I think personally, I'd go one battle after another for who I want to win. It's a really smart written movie. It is a political thriller, throwback action movie, really smart dialogue. Like, obviously, I'm going to be wanting one battle to win that. Especially because, like, it's our Begonia and it gets insane in the end, which is not good. Frankenstein, which I have problems with the script. Hamnet would be a runner up there. Train Dreams, like a lot of the movie is just him being sad. Original screenplay, I think Sinners will win. I'm actually going to go Marty Supreme to win. Again, like I said, if you don't have perfect script, perfect production design, perfect cinematography, like nothing about that movie will work. It's a sports movie where the lead guy is a piece of crap. His girlfriend is a piece of crap. And everybody's a piece of crap. And he doesn't get a victory. But instead, it all comes off perfectly. And it's because the script is able to be smart. It's able to make for some intense moments. It's able to just be a fantastic movie. So, 110%, I'm going to go Marty Supreme to win original screenplay. Like who I want to. Sinners, I do think is going to win. It's been obviously the conversation between One Battle After Another and Sinners. All right, let's scroll up to Best Picture. Our final category we predict and talk about. Best Picture nominees: Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Who do I think is going to win, and who do I want to win? They're going to be the same. Psych. It's going to be Sinners. This is going to be a huge upset if it happens. Everybody thinks that One Battle After Another, like it's the front runner. Everybody's like putting money on it to win. It's like, yeah, it's going to win Best Picture. However, I think we're going to get a shocker. I think we're going to be sitting here. I'm going to be sitting here watching the Oscars. They're going to come up there and they're going to say, and the Best Picture winner is Sinners. And everybody's going to go insane. The people that wanted One Battle to win on Twitter, that app is a cancer. So obviously people are going to freak out. I'm going to freak out and I'm going to be super freaking happy because Sinners is a phenomenal movie. It deserves it. I want it to win. I think it will. It's going to be a massive upset. Again, that's kind of what I'm talking about with casting. With casting, people saying it is the like a consolation prize. Again, I highly disagree because I think that Sinners is going to win that, but I think it's going to win Best Picture. And I think we are getting the Sinners sweep at the Oscars this year. So that is my predictions. That's who I want to win. Yeah. If you got any questions, shoot them in. We got 20 minutes for the Oscars to start. Woo! I'm excited, man. What a day we've had. What a weekend I've had. The marathon. I've had the marathon yesterday. Got a little bit tiring at the end, honestly. But it was definitely a lot of fun. And then today we got the Oscars, the selection show. The marathon overall experience, I'd give like an 8 out of 10. It was a lot of fun. I got a little bit tired by the end yesterday. But, I had a lot of fun. And I'm kind of sad it's over. Looking forward to it. And just like that, it's gone. Like, really, really sad it's over. But, it's a lot of fun. If you, are into movies, go to an Oscar marathon. Go to a marathon. It's a blast. It is an absolute blast. I'm going to grab my cell. Just in case, because apparently weather's coming back to being real bad. Even Live 360 is telling me my life is in danger because of the tornado warning. We're going to sit back and we're going to chill. Until I have any questions. Well, my phone hasn't told me to get downstairs instantly yet, so as of now, I think we're doing all right. Just kind of chilling until the Oscars start. I really hope that this bad news is not going to affect the Oscars. Clicking on the red carpet show. So it says severe weather. Let's hope it, like, I don't care if it does that all night. Let's just turn on CBS. Let's turn the news back on. See if we're going to die or if we'll just be all right. All right, so I can make a bracket now. You know what? I know that I say I want my first bracket to be taking time. I can't wait. It's 5:41, dude. We got 20 minutes until the Oscars start. We're done with the predictions. I'm going to predict March Madness. I'm going to set up the camera more to be like this. I'm going to predict it. Dude, I'm hyped. I'm freaking hyped. We get March Madness starting. The Oscars are tonight. I'm living the dream right now, guys. I'm like Marty Supreme. I'm living the dream. Marty Supreme. All right, Duke and Siena. I'm going to go 16-1. Just kidding. Duke's going to beat Siena. Ohio State, TCU. Let's preview this matchup. Let's think about this for a minute. See, it's matchups like these that I like to sit back and think about. Let's do a quick bracket. Let's do a quick bracket, and then I'll think about it. For this sake, let's go Ohio State gets the win, gets to play Duke. So I think St. John's is going to beat Northern Iowa. I think Kansas is going to beat CA Baptist. I think Louisville will beat South Florida. I think Michigan State will beat North Dakota State. I'm picking all top seeds so far. UCLA, UCF. I'm picking UCLA, and I'm going UConn. I do all top seeds in the round of 64. All right. Duke, Ohio State. Going Duke. I'm going 5/4. Give me St. John's over Kansas. Because, I mean, Kansas has been inconsistent. St. John's has been awesome all year. Give me Michigan State over Louisville. I got to go UConn over UCLA. Give me Michigan State over UConn. And give me St. John's over Duke. Let's be a little bit crazy here, shall we? St. John's, Michigan State, Elite 8 matchup. St. John's or Michigan State. We're going St. John's to the Final Four. I had the feeling that they're going to go to the Final Four. That's who I'm going to predict. I'm going to go Florida as a 1 seed. Clemson and Iowa. It's a really interesting matchup. Again, some really good 8 and 9s this year. I'm going to go Clemson over Iowa as of now. See, if Vanderbilt didn't just do great in the SEC tournament, honestly, I would go with McNeese, but I have to pick Vanderbilt. They have the momentum. Nebraska over Troy. North Carolina over VCU. Illinois over Penn. Let's go Texas A&M over St. Mary's, our first big upset. And we'll go Houston over Idaho. Let's go Houston over A&M. North Carolina over Illinois. That's a 6/3 upset. Vanderbilt 5/4, and then Florida. And that means we'll have a rematch, Florida and Vandy. I'm going Florida. Florida to the Elite 8, baby. And then North Carolina and Houston. I'm actually going to go North Carolina. I'm going to go North Carolina. And it's going to be Florida versus North Carolina. Give me Florida to advance to the Final Four to face St. John's. Arizona, Long Island. I haven't picked many upsets yet, have I? I haven't picked any. We're going to Arizona over Long Island. We're going Utah State over Villanova, 9/8. We'll go with... See, this is a good 5/12 matchup. This is a great 5/12 matchup. Wisconsin and High Point. You know what? I'm going to go High. No. I can't. I got to go Wisconsin. I got to go Wisconsin here. This is really good matchup too. Hawaii and Arkansas. You know what? Let's go with Hawaii over the SEC champions. Texas, NC State, or BYU. See, if NC State wins, I'm going to go NC State over BYU. If Texas wins, I'm going to go BYU, so I'm sticking with BYU. I'm going Gonzaga over Kennesaw State. Let's go with Missouri over Miami, and then let's go with Purdue over Queens. Arizona over Utah State. Let's go with Hawaii. Let's go with Hawaii to the Sweet 16. Why not? I have that feeling. BYU and Gonzaga. Give me Gonzaga. Give me Purdue. Give me Purdue. Give me Arizona. Give me Arizona to the Final Four. And then at the bottom, Michigan moves on versus UMBC or Howard. SLU will beat Georgia. Texas Tech will beat Akron. Alabama will beat Hofstra. Miami, Ohio will beat SMU, and Miami, Ohio will beat Tennessee. Mark my words. Miami, Ohio will get to round 2. Virginia over Wright State. Kentucky over Santa Clara. Iowa State over Tennessee State. Let's go Iowa State over Kentucky. Give me Virginia over Miami, Ohio. Give me Bama over Tech. Give me Michigan over SLU. And then give me Michigan over Bama. Iowa State over Virginia. Give me Iowa State over Michigan. All right, my final 4 teams: St. John's, Florida; Arizona; Iowa State. Found a piece of tape. Let's go Florida over St. John's to the Natty. Let's go Iowa State over Arizona. This is good. This is good. Florida, Iowa State. Give me Iowa State as our Natty champions. I'm definitely going to change this bracket, dude. I'm definitely going to change this bracket. I can make, 25 brackets? Yeah, I can make 25 brackets. So that is my first bracket. I'm going to pick Iowa State to win the Natty. All right. We got 10 minutes to the Oscars. Let's turn on the red carpet show. We're still on ads. We still got ads. Oh. I wonder how much of the ads you guys can hear. I don't have it that loud. I also don't really want to get copyrighted, if I'm being completely honest. That's not really what I want to happen tonight. I don't really want to get it copyrighted. All right. I should have waited the 10 minutes to go live because this would have been perfect and the Oscars would have been starting. However, I'm going to be sitting here waiting for 10 more minutes for the Oscars to start. Waiting. It's so hard. Plus, we don't have any viewers right now. Just saying what's on TV right now. We got The Turning. Remember that crappy horror movie from 2020, The Pitch Perfect 2 was on. Shazam. I actually like Shazam. Tag. I haven't seen Tag. It's been on my radar. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen's on. That's a movie that a lot of people hate that I actually quite like. South Park and Family Guy, the two funniest comedies out there. Gran Torino's on. That's a good movie right there. 911, everybody's favorite sitcom. Galaxy Quest. Oh, screw the Oscars. Let's watch 90 Day Fiancé. Oh, we're back. All right, the red carpet thing. They're talking to Nicole Kidman right now. Pedro Pascal is there. He looks so old. They're interviewing Nicole Kidman. She's talking about a new movie that's coming out. Timothy Chalamet there. He's getting his picture taken. That's my Oscar best actor right there. That's the best actor. That's who I'm going. Let's go, Timmy. Elle Fanning's here. Jamie Lawson. Holy crap. What is that dress? That's crazy. Okay, it's not that bad. The angle the camera is makes that dress look awful. It wasn't that bad. Mia Goth is there. Who's that? That's Josh Groban. They're now talking to 3 women. Oh, the voice actresses for K-pop Demon Hunters. And they're talking about how Golden's going to win the best song. Oh, boy. Golden's going to win best song over I Lied to You. Isn't that right? Ah! Isn't that awesome? That's just wonderful. And they're performing it tonight, which is just awesome. But you know what? I can't complain. I am a hater. I'm a hater. There are lots of people that love that song. I'm not one of them. Paul Mescal is there. He should have been nominated for Hamnet. Lee Jun Lee. They're now talking about how K-pop's not just for Koreans. Well, obviously it's not just for Koreans. Yeah, me and you both. Thought I heard the sirens going off again. Buddy Guy is there. I want a name like Buddy Guy. He's, I think he was the guy at the end of Sinners. Danielle Brooks. This is like watching Red Zone on a Sunday. You know, you're sitting back and it's got that countdown and you're like, I can't wait. And now you just got to sit here while you slowly watch the minutes tick down the clock. We got a viewer. He's back. Any questions, comments, concerns? Something for us to talk about while we're waiting 7 minutes. Omar Miller, Cornbread, my goat. He's right there. I'll do wait. Rose Byrne. I still really want to see. It was just an accident. Questions, comments. We got 6.5 minutes. We're now talking to Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue, a movie I really wanted to see. I didn't get a chance to, however. All right. Any comments, questions, concerns? Oh, shoot. We got the official order of award announcements for today's Oscars. That's going to help me out here a lot. I know like a lot of people like to say, oh, well, I like to be surprised. Same thing with concerts. Like I like to be surprised at what songs. What if it's like a band that I'm not super familiar with, or like I just want to know what songs are be playing? I will look up the set list. All right. Like I don't care being spoiled, and we're going to be spoiled We start off with supporting actress. That's the first category that's going to be announced today. Supporting actress. That's a really interesting one. Yeah, because right now the front runner is Amy Madigan, and I'm rooting for Amy Madigan. We also got we could start off with a bang, or we could start off with Tiana Taylor. I hope we get a bang. I hope we start off with a bang. Hi from upstate New York. Hello, Reen Kitty. Thank you for tuning in to my live reactions to the Oscar. Okay, so original song is the fifth to last one. We start with supporting actress, animated feature. Then we get the boring stuff. Animated short, costume design, makeup, hairstyling, casting, live action short, another boring one. Supporting actor, adapted and original screenplay, production design, visual effects. Then we got the two documentaries. Then we got original score, sound, film editing, cinematography, international feature, original song, director, actor, actress, picture. Man, I'm hyped. I can't wait. This is going to be fun. We have 4 minutes until they start, dude. This is going to be awesome. We got the bracket for March Madness. I watched all 10 of the movies. I'm having a great life. It's a great life. Begonia breakout star Aiden Delbus on the Oscars red carpet. I'm curious, does he actually have Down syndrome? I think it was Aiden Delbus. Let's look that up. Does he have a disability? Yes, he is autistic. Okay. So Aiden Delbus is actually autistic. He's awesome. He was great in that movie, and I can't believe what they did with this character was so sad. So sad. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So freaking hyped, dude. 2 minutes till we start. I'm going to see how loud my TV is. If I might have to mute it along the way if it's that loud. I might have to mute me, which I don't really want to do. Let's just see how loud this is. Let's just see how loud this is. Okay, it's not that loud. If I keep talking, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. It shall be okay. All right. 1 minute left until we start. All right. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Yeah, I'm a boxer. I'm pro boxer. What was that noise? I heard a weird noise. I'm hyped. It's 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock on the dot and the spot. And we're about to start the Oscars, baby. We're about to start the Oscars, baby girl. So hyped. So freaking hyped. I'm really legitimately hyped right now. I know I keep saying that. I don't have anything else to say. We're still watching commercials. So, yeah. Come on, let's get over the commercials already. Let's get on the show. And it's starting. Here we go. All right, time for the intro. It's Conan. Oh, Conan's dressed up as Amy Madigan. This is excellent. Excellent montage of the weapons. And they're bringing out a bunch of kids. This is dope. This is awesome. This is amazing. And now they're running on the F1 court. I'm sorry, that was stupid. The F1 track. Now they're in Marty Supreme. Running through the ping pong matchup. And Conan just beat Timothy Chalamet in ping pong. That's crazy. That's crazy. The most devastating scene in Hamnet, and they're making fun of it. I love it. And now he's sitting in the car next to Del Toro in one battle. And the kids are catching up to him in the car. This is phenomenal, dude. And I like this a lot. They just animated Conan O'Brien's weapons character inside a scene from K-Pop Demon Hunters. That's awesome. And now it's sentimental value. He's sitting there talking to Stellan Skarsgård. Is awesome. This is hilarious. This is like the best opening to an Oscar I've seen ever. This is genuinely, and now he's in Sinners. This is a really great way to open up the Oscars, dude. And now he's running out with a bunch of kids chasing him. Really one of the best way you could have opened up today's Oscars. This is peak. This is awesome. This is insane. And here's Conan O'Brien. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute myself really quick. I'm going to turn up the TV. Okay, I can hear it a little bit better now. If I get copyrighted for the whatever, I don't care. Do what you must. YouTube's going to do it. I didn't like Conan O'Brien until last year's Oscars because I thought it was someone that everybody hated and wasn't funny in a lot of movies, which is true. Not a lot of people hated him, but there were some movies he wasn't funny in. But he was hilarious last year. He's starting off awesome here. Oh, there's my goat, Timothy Chalamet. Elle Fanning behind him. Who is that to his right? I should warn you tonight, could get political. Okay? And if that makes you uncomfortable, there's an alternate Oscars being hosted by Kid Rock. David Buster's down the street. A lot of tickets for that. Netflix is exciting. A lot of cool people here. You know, I'm not political on the channel at all, but that joke about Kid Rock doing his own Oscars for people that are offended, that's awesome. I don't get political on the channel. That is a phenomenal joke. That is hilarious. There's Ethan Hawke. It's a pretty good year for film. It was all right. I think the Best Picture nominees were better last year instead of this year, in my opinion. What are going to be the surprises? What are going to be the upsets tonight, folks? I'm excited. Tell me in the comments, what are your predictions? What do you think the upset? I'm excited. I'm hyped. Can't wait. Wisdom Stone. That the names Hamnet and Hamlet would be the same word. Yeah, that's when I knew I better buckle up. Because that's Spielberg. In Hamnet, William Shakespeare's wife Agnes gives birth by herself in the woods. Or as we call that here in America, affordable health care. That healthcare joke is awesome. James Idris, Kelly Conroy. F1 received 4 nominations. F1 did so well for making a sequel, Caps Lock. That's a smart joke. Making a sequel to F1 called Caps Lock. That's awesome. This guy's hilarious, dude. Talking about Sinners now. Obviously, breaking records. It should do a sweep tonight. Probably won't, but I want it to so much. Kugler, B. Jordan. Talking about one battle after another now. Oh, he's talking about it was just an accident. Or if I had legs, I'd kick you. This guy's funny. And I was talking about the documentaries. Documentary short films, documentary feature films. Unfortunately, I don't watch those. They're just not really on my wavelength. Personally. My brother's in the chat. He says, bro, what? Go F1. It's a good point. Why isn't the website he's ordering toilet paper from winning Oscars?
Spokesperson said, yeah, well, at least we arrest our pedophiles. So,
all right, not going to bring that joke up, but okay.
By the way, I have to say, again, Michael B. Jordan, you were incredible. Incredible, playing identical twin brothers, Smoke and Stack and Sinner. Just amazing. I cannot get enough.
I agree, Conan. Michael was awesome.
Every seat filler of tonight's Oscars will be Michael B. Jordan. Check it out.
Every seat filler in the Oscars will be Michael. How did they do that? There's like 10 Michael B. Jordans right there, bro.
Leonardo DiCaprio is here.
Leo. Does he have a man bun on? That'd be awesome if he did.
Let's make a new meme with Leo right now. That feeling when you didn't agree to this. Don't pull that up in editing. Lies. Okay. We'll talk later.
It's kind of cringe, but okay.
Are being watched by more than 1 billion people around the world. Yeah. Let's say hi to some of them.